Hey guys, what's up? This is ScherBR talking. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is about Cave of Weapon Holy Stones. We now have a new stage here, just like we have for the other stages, and this is the Hidden Passage. Well, the Hidden Passage has enemies weak only against heat, and it's very strange, since if you see, Weapon Holy Stones are the most important ones, and heat is actually one of the hardest type of elements to find. I feel like lightning is still the hardest one, and then heat. But that's what we have. We have to bring heat damage dealers here to farm, and what we have is two enemies with around 30,000 HP on the first wave. Then we have the spider tree with around 80,000, and then after that we have two wood knouts that should have a little more than 30,000. They are kind of resistant to some other stuff, like blunt and cold. Yeah, all of them are strong to blunt and cold. So, you can all instant kill them as well. The best strategy is to kill them as fast as possible. So what do we have here? We have three different strategies for this. One of them is this one here, and I feel like this is one of my best ones. It relies on having Joe to kill the first wave. She can't do it. You just have to have her with +8 intelligence. Let's go here and check. We are using enemy string formation. I have here in the back is Vagnus. He's a fire nuker. I get Rising Flame to 11 VP so that he uses this on the second wave against the boss. But it's not like we need, because actually Polka will use Scatter Explosion. But maybe if he does not go first, then we have Vagnus attacking as well. And then there is Sensei. Yeah, Sensei is a free character. He's not that strong, but then I have Melt here, max it, and it deals some damage. Although you can use some other attacker that you have with fire damage. It doesn't need to be Sensei, it can be Miran, it can be Volcano as well, but I'm just proving that you can do it without it. So, Polka is in the front because Scatter Explosion has a very high chance of being fired up before the other attacks, but Polka has very low agility. That's why we need him on the front. So let's go and see. So Sensei is a flexible slot. You can place any other character that do at least 20,000 damage in order to help Polka. First wave is done by Joe. Also, again, Ryu should work fine here. In this case, Joe attacked before Polka. You see, even placing him in the front sometimes causes this. So you may need an extra turn now, since Joe attacked. Let's see. Or maybe not. Yeah, not. Still very fast strategy. So the next strategy is a variation of the first one. We just have, instead of a Sensei, we have Volcano. In the case of Volcano, I have to explain something. Your Crimson Flare needs to be on 12, so that it works better. With the case of Volcano, I didn't have enough BP to reduce. I don't have books. So he will use Heat Wind only on 4 turns. This is not ideal. We wanted to use Heat Wind on the last wave so that he can help with AoE damage. So either you do that, or you just leave him to Firestorm so that he will help with Firestorm. And in order to do that, let's just remove Firestorm. Firestorm, no, let's just increase Crimson Flare to 14 back. Yeah. Also, if you want, you can just inherit Magna Explosion, so that it's a cheaper investment than just going for Crimson Flare, and then he will use Heat Wind on the last wave. It's better. Okay, so the same thing happens here again. Joe kills the first wave. Polka hopefully helps kill this boss here. Oh, this time he went first. See, that's good enough. You don't need Crimson Flare. You can bring 2 trainees just like the other one. Actually, I think we lacked just a small amount of damage there with Volcano. Because now we may need an extra turn. Yes, we will. Try to bring a mage trainee to reduce the amount of time. A third and better variation is to use Blue in the middle. Blue has very high single target damage with his Storm Burst, and then can inherit Heat Wave so that he deals fire damage on the last wave. With that, I think we can always get 3 turns to finish this. Let's go, Joe. I don't know who will go first here, but it doesn't really matter. Even if your Joe attacks here, it does not break the cycle. Ah, this time we got 5 hits with Polka, so he managed to kill this enemy. If Polka had attacked before Blue, then we would have a single turn here, but he didn't. They changed the order. One more attack. Still fast enough. As for the last strategy, what we have is the Rainbow Rangers formation. There is Therese on the deck's position. She is but Heartseeker Plus increased it to 12. I want her to use a Barrage Shot first and then the Searing Rapid Volley later. I also have Vagnus. He's on the Agility slot position. He opens with Butterfly Blaze and then Blue Fire Fang. The good thing is that by being on Agility position, he will always go first, and, well, I don't need to think about increasing Intelligence or just STR. Then I have Matriarch here. Heaven's Dive is on 10, so I want her to use Heaven's Dive against the Giant Tree and Brandish on the last wave. And the last one is Volcano. He is not perfect here because I couldn't get Crimson Flare to 12, I don't have any books. You can also use Miriam just fine. Miriam is even easier, but mine is also not well trained. She uses Scorch and then Heat Wind, just similar. Or you can also do similar with Barthélemy by using Magna Explosion first. And that should also work. But Volcano is free, everyone can use him just fine. Well, we can only bring one trainee on this fight, in this case it's T260G. Butterfly Blaze always opens, it also confuses the enemies. Oh look, this time my Volcano used Firestorm. That's interesting, he never went before my Therese. This will cause some problems in the second wave if she use Heartseeker, but let's see what will happen. In the end, it will just happen the same. Volcano still not have VP in the last wave because I couldn't change his setup. So either your trainee has AoE attack, or, well, your Volcano has to use AoE on the last wave. Well, like I said, you can also use Barthélemy, but you need to inherit Magna Explosion. Well, that's it. Well, this was the last strategy. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope this can help you. I still don't believe that this is a very good place to farm, but maybe you are just so desperate after Weapon Holy Stone that you may want to farm here. But I still think that after you get status, go for the Frog stage. The Frog event has chests that also drop there, it's better. Thanks so much for watching, please subscribe if you haven't, we see each other on the next one. Bye.